Good morning. Welcome to day 4 of our daily positive steps. So I'm actually a couple of minutes early, which is unheard of. For those of you who haven't seen this before, let me give you a quick introduction. Each day I am going live at around 10 o'clock, it's not always bang on, to just share one simple positive step that you can take to stay positive, to move forwards with your business, to stay in control. I think it's really important in these weird times where so much seems out of our control, so much is. There's a lot of uncertain. We don't really know what's going to happen in the future. Even on a day-to-day basis, what a news is going to pop up on our phone screen next. So it's kind of anxious, worrying times, and I think it's really important that we take these kind of simple, positive steps in order to stay in control, in order to stay positive, stay sane. And also to keep our businesses moving forwards. There's a real risk at the moment, and I felt this myself, of just being kind of frozen when it comes to growing a business. There's the sense of, is it right to have a business right now? Is it right to be selling? Is it right to be marketing? There's also that sense of the things that I was working on before this all happened now don't seem relevant, so I don't really know what to do next. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's very easy to just kind of be frozen, to feel completely disheartened, completely demotivated, exhausted. All of these things up and down from day to day. I think, I've certainly been feeling that, and I'm sure other people have too. And all of this is totally normal. So the purpose of these daily lives is really just to share one simple thing every day that you can try in order to take back some control, to keep your sanity, to keep your mindset going, to keep your business going. Most of these daily positive steps that I'll be sharing will be business based because I'm a business coach, but I'll also be sharing more general stuff as well, because ultimately, if you're not in a good space, personally, you're not going to be in a good place to build your business either. If you've missed days 1 to 3, they're here on the page. The replays are available, so go and check those out. I'm trying to remember what they all were. Yesterday, I chatted to you about routine and the importance of having some kind of routine to your day. I found that myself, that actually. Last week was very much a kind of transition. We had the kids home. We were kind of getting our heads around homeschooling, and everything. There was no routine. Every day was just um, they all merged into one, and it was just a bit chaotic. And as soon as I kind of got back to some kind of routine, even if it's just sort of trying to get up at the same time every day, starting your day in the same way, setting specific times where you can perhaps get some work done, that kind of stuff makes the days so much easier, and it feels so much more in your control, which is really important right now. The day before that, I talked about gratitude and the importance of just every day thinking about what you're grateful for. It's very easy at the moment to be fully focused on all the stuff that isn't right, the people that you're missing, the things that you wish you could be doing but you can't, the state of your business, finances. There's an awful lot of negative stuff that we could be focusing on, but it's really important to also remember the positive and to kind of keep your brain trained almost to focus on the positive. So I talked about the every day when you get up, making the first thing that you do to think about things that you are grateful for, and to kind of focus on that every day, to get into the habit of being grateful and to thinking of those things that you're grateful for. So that was day 2. I can't for the life of me remember what I said on day 1, but I'm sure it was very wise. But anyway, go back if you want to know. Go back and check out the videos. They're all here on the page. So today I wanted to talk to you about setting goals. So this is again about and having some kind of structure and shape, and also a sense of achievement, so a sense of purpose, because I think that's really important as well, and especially when you're used to having perhaps you a normal sort of set routine for your business, or perhaps you're going out for work, then having that sense of purpose is really important. I think as humans, we naturally need some kind of sense of purpose, and where that is missing, we start to really flounder and struggle. Pardon me. And because at the end of it, when you achieve something, you get there's a reward to that when that sense of achievement, that sense of satisfaction in doing something that you set out to do. So I think even in these days when you're stuck at home, and where everything's sort of up in the air and a bit chaotic, setting yourself kind of 2 to 3 little goals to achieve each day is a really, really helpful thing to do. I mean, certainly from a business perspective, we all know we should be setting goals anyway. But again, at the moment, it's very easy to kind of get out of what we know we should be doing and just kind of be floundering around, just trying to get by. Grabbing the small amount of time that we have to work on our business at the moment in between sort of homeschooling and all of that jazz. And we just go into kind of panic mode. And of course, that means that the time that we do have is no longer productive. So again, spending some time either at the end of the day before or the start of, the very first thing that you do at the start of the day, to just think, what do I want to achieve today? And I tend to keep it to kind of 2 or 3 key things. What are the 2 or 3 core things that are really going to be meaningful, either to me or to my business today? So for example, for me today, I am promoting my Facebook group challenge. So next week I'm starting a 5-day challenge where I'm helping people to add 100 new members to their Facebook groups. And so this week is all about promoting that challenge and getting as many people onto it as I can. And so one of my goals today is to spend some time promoting my challenge. And that is something that I will absolutely make sure that I get done and that I will prioritise today. Another thing that I have as my goal today is some client work. So I need to write a blog post for a client. And that is, again, something that I will absolutely carve out time for and make sure that I get done today. And then you can also set sort of personal goals. So, for example, I'm really trying hard at the moment to kind of focus on things that are going to, kind of keep me sane and keep me strong. So yesterday I had a goal. Was it yesterday? I lose all track of time. Anyway, I had a goal to go for a run for my exercise, and I had spent a month, because I've not been very well. I'd kind of got out of my running, and I could really feel it. And I had run a couple of times and hadn't managed my normal 5k, and so I was really determined to get back to 5k. So I went for a run and I ran my 5k, and do you know what? It felt amazing to do that. So just setting yourself those little goals, and like I say, think about what you need to do in your business to keep your business moving forward, and think about what you need to do personally to keep you moving forward, and just set yourself those small goals and jot them down, because I think that keeps them more firmly in your head, and it kind of feels like more of a commitment than just thinking them. So jot them down somewhere, keep them visible throughout the day, and give yourself the satisfaction of ticking them off when you've done them, because I don't know about you, but I love ticking things off the list. So that's it. That's my positive step for today. I hope it was helpful. Do let me know if you found that helpful, or if you plan to give it a go. Let me know how you get on, and I shall see you tomorrow for Friday's day 5 positive step. Take care.